Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reacting to Season 12, Episode 2, Spyfall, Part 2, Doctor Who. The last episode was... Well, I went in with very low expectations. If you saw the introduction to my last video, I was really nervous about what was going to happen, whether it was going to be any good, whether it was going to be enjoyable, whether Jodie Whittaker was going to be any better, whether the writing was going to be better, whether I was going to enjoy it at all, whether I was going to be thinking about stopping watching Doctor Who soon. I mean, that's how close... I mean, I did not like Season 11. Like, it wasn't that I thought it was okay. I just didn't like it at all. Really, I think they got it entirely wrong, and this episode blew me away, as you may have seen on my reactions. So we'll see if they can keep it up, because one episode does not a season make, so we need to see if they can keep it up for more than one episode. If the performances stay as they did at the end of that episode, though, where everything was going, the shit was hitting the fan. It was what I thought it was one of the best cliffhangers that I remember in Doctor Who, maybe including Classic Who. It was just, oh, I mean, obviously we know they're going to survive. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to survive, but it was just a great cliffhanger. It just left it really well, where you're just like, I want to see what's going to happen. It was just the right timing. They got the performances right. They got the pace. Some people have complained about the pacing. I thought the pacing was perfect. I think it got faster and faster and faster and faster. And then when the twist hit, it was excellent. So I'm very excited about episode 2. My big concern is, am I now going to, episode 1 I went in with really low expectations and it blew me away. Is episode 2 going to be that I've gone in with too high expectations and it disappoints me? So we will see, won't we? It's going to be very interesting to see. So here we go. There it is, Doctor Who. Let's go. I'm getting goosebumps again! They changed the order of Mandip Gill and Tosin Cole there in the opening credits. Why are their names there? What the hell's going on? This isn't what they think it is. It's not a real plane. It's not a real plane. You haven't got a plan, you've got a set of instructions, mate.
When you say recovered, what do you mean? Are you?
Is she the woman from the...
What's your name? I am Ada. What do you think this realm is, Ada? I believe it to be my mind.
Is she the woman from the hospital?
I've not met another here before. They place a word in my mind. Kasavin.
What word?
Designs, Doctor.
What the heck is... She did do it. There's so much going on. But what are these things? Where are they from? What are they doing? Why are they here?
Steam. Why am I getting steam?
On a train? Oh.
Marooned in the 19th century.
With no TARDIS.
Hold on in there, fam.
Ladies and gentlemen, see the incredible shrinking device.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
My mistake. Sorry. Call me by my name.
Oh, shut up.
did you escape? By the way, I bring news from home.
Down, Doctor!
Oh my god!
Designed for use by a young lady.
Not in this, and yet I find myself more than capable.
I like Ada, she's good.
Your passports have been revoked.
Oh my god.
Cards are frozen.
Oh.
I have a record of everyone you know, friends, family, colleagues, everyone you ever followed on social media. Of course, we have cameras everywhere, and now you're wanted for hijacking. Go on.
Oh, that old lady comes straight away.
Then you're not just any old Ada.
Wow.
You're Ada Lovelace, daughter of Lord.
Oh my god, I should have got that.
I am Ada Gordon. You're important.
I'm delighted
I
to
should
hear
have
it.
got that. I'm a mathematician. I have a degree in
What's
maths.
that?
As soon as it was an Ada in the 19th century, I should have got that. I think the part of maths that they worked in was, well, obviously he's got a combinator, like a machine that helps him to do quadratics, but I'm pretty sure they worked in pure number theory, which would lead very nicely into combinatorics and coding and things like that. So I wonder if the fact this whole thing is about spies and that she's gone back to two 19th century mathematicians, that they might have something to do with coding, encoding things, and that maybe she leaves some kind of clues now for the other three in the 21st century. Very interesting. I wasn't sure about the stuff on the plane that much. One thing that's really interesting to me is I'm pretty sure there's a different director for these two episodes, which seems like a very odd decision to make when you've got a two-part story, to have two different directors. But it was done, so, interesting. Anyway, let's carry on.
These creatures aren't just alien spies on Earth. They're spies through time,
So it was a four-dimensional
through history.
diagram.
Starting with you, there's risk, there's hope.
Go on, Ada, you go with her. Oh, she is. There's another good potential companion. Could you imagine having a companion that was an actual historical character? That'd be so cool.
You know what she'd ask now? What do we have at our disposal?
Yep. What do you have? Good. Good.
Got to admit, there's no one I'd rather be on a run with.
No. Do you know what? I am actually really starting to like them, and it's taken a season and a bit to get to that point that I really am starting to like them. Oh my god, he's tracking her through time. This is so clever. Yeah, I think so. It worked. Graham dance!
What do I have to do to get you to say, well done?
Well done.
Oh my god! Did he just kill his mother? No, don't kill her. Please don't. No. No. Oh my god. This is really dark for like a family show. I mean, it's gone one extreme to the other. I do think it's good separating the Doctor from the rest of them like this. It's the first time she's had that chance.
Idiot. Keep yourself safe. I'm worried they'll come for you.
Go! Oh my god, they were so slow.
Don't make me do the old soft shoe shuffle.
Oh, the Master's
Them
Code.
of two are-
Is it the sound of drums? He knows it.
They were already here. I just persuaded them we had interests in common.
So what are they?
They are embedded across the whole of this universe.
So, I let them test a tiny part of me. And now it's time for the global rollout. I'm proof of concept.
Do they want everyone to have this
Neptune's a box office.
percentage non-human? Again, the scope is so big. Not only have we gone for all over the world, we've gone through all different time periods.
How does that fit in?
I took a trip home to Gallifrey, hiding in its little bubble universe, razed to the ground. Everyone killed. Everything burned.
How much of that did you understand?
Total access to your lives. What you buy, where you go,
Oh, this is a bit
text, what
too
you text,
close to home.
every thought and photo and post, every credit card number,
It's a bit Black
every
Mirror.
birthday.
What is it saying? What does it say?
Go ahead, read it.
Humanity is over. You have 3 minutes to prepare.
Right, that is a lot of those for just those three.
And erasing all their DNA simultaneously.
No! Ah,
I think that might have been me. And I'll admit, it was close.
Martin and those creatures do their dirty work, and once they're done, I get rid of them, having destroyed your precious human race in the process. Win, win, win.
That's your name. Don't wear it out. People with modern technology. You never know when you're being spied upon. The fascists. Do they win? Never. Not while there's people like you.
that was an interesting answer to
One
that.
shots.
Very interesting answer. Like that was a loaded answer, more than an answer about World War II.
When did you last go home? You should really take a look.
Please tell us we're going there now. She's going there on her own. Oh my gosh.
When I said someone did that, obviously I meant I did. We're not who we think. You or I. Whole existence of our species built on the lie of the timeless child.
What does he mean?
But why would I make it easy for you? It wasn't for me.
Oh my god. What the hell?
Who are you, Doc? I mean, really?
She doesn't even know herself by the sounds of it.
Can we visit? You're home.
Oh, ouch.
Another time.
Oh, so we're at the end of the first ever two-parter for Jodie Whittaker. The Return of the Master, the first time they've really used sort of it's the first time there's been a story in Jodie Whittaker's tenure that is really, well, one, a good story, but two, that they have like, it just feels like it was so multi-layered. There was stuff that was relevant to this story, but there was an overarching theme. I know that Chris Chibnall said for season 11 he didn't want an overarching theme, but as soon as there was one back again, I was intrigued. I wanted to watch it. I was interested. It was good. It was exciting. Was the second episode as good as the first? It was very different. So, I mean, it took... as I said, it was interesting that they chose to have a different director for the second episode. Not sure that's ever been done before for a Doctor Who's episode story where they've had different directors for a two-parter, but it was interesting. I thought that the story was good. It was quite long and almost convoluted, but I don't necessarily mean convoluted in a bad way. I mean there was quite a lot to it. The scope of it was big in terms of time periods, in terms of places, in terms of characters, in terms of what the Master was setting out to do. Did we actually see what happened to Lenny Henry's character in the end? I don't think we did. Let's talk about the Master. That is a very interesting take on it that Sacha Dhawan has done. Very interesting. So taking away his performance as O in the first episode, from his very first scene when he became the Master, I mean, he was over the top, kind of crazy, like... A lot of people said like he was a mixture between John Sim and Michelle Gomez playing the Master and Missy. And I felt that totally. But it was interesting because he played this episode. What I think he does really well, I like him a lot, I think he's excellent, is he does actually play him a lot calmer than either of those actors did the majority of the time. But then, when he gets excited, you just see these moments where he just wants to, he's bursting. And it comes across as even more messed up than they come across, you know? Because he comes across as someone who's mostly in control, but when he starts losing it, he gets too excited and he can't hold himself in. And then when he shouts, which he's done about 3 or 4 times now, he sounds great. He just suddenly yells, and it's like out of the blue, and the volume change really works, as long as he doesn't overdo it. I'm hoping we're going to see him again this season, because I really liked him in the role. I think he's been very, very well received from what I've seen online. And it would be interesting to see what people thought of him in the second episode, because it was a more subtle, interesting interpretation. I would also say that it was interesting because I think he's taken on board what those two did with the part. But I don't know if he sat and studied some videos, but there were certain elements of it that reminded me of both Roger Delgado and Anthony Ainley as well. There was just certain things. I mean, he looks the most like Roger Delgado, I think. But there was little elements, little pantomime-y little things, like the whole dress up, like the whole... that just kind of reminded me of Anthony Ainley as well. So really interesting performance, really interesting. And he also he had a couple of nice reveals, because obviously he had the reveal at the end that he did this to Gallifrey, but we don't really know why, and it's because everything that he and the Doctor have been told about who they are is a lie. Am I missing something there, or is this just a subtle reference and it's going to be built on later? I'm not sure. It must be built on later because of the way they ended the episode. So I'm very, very interested to see that plotline follow through on. It was a great idea to separate the Doctor for this episode. And it was actually perfect because she wasn't really separated from the rest of the companions too much in episode 1, which was great because it means we embedded back into the season. Then episode 2, we had the freedom of the Doctor being separate with sort of surrogate companions for the episode. And then the other 3, being, you know, a unit in themselves, and that was nice because it gave them an opportunity to bond as a three. And that worked really well. So no, I thought that was it was excellent. I thought that maybe I need to watch that second half again to really understand every single plot point that happened and how it worked. I thought that a nice commentary on society, on everything that we put onto the internet, all of their passwords, everything that we are told is kept, you know, that everything is kept hidden, but is it really? Why do we trust these big corporations? That's quite clever too. I thought that it was a very solid two-parter. I'm very excited to see the rest of this season now. It's totally changed my feeling about Doctor Who. Jodie's performance was better on the whole. I desperately need to see her do one of those big speeches, one of those big moments, one of those big I'm going to save humanity speeches. Then maybe I don't, because I'm actually concerned that it wouldn't work very well. But what I did like about her performance was the very ending, when she went back to Gallifrey, when she came back in, when she listened to him. That was a very nice, subtle performance, and it was nice to see her doing that, because I'm a bit tired of like the silliness that she brings to it. Overall, a decent two-parter. I think it was probably Chris Chibnall's best writing overall. Certainly better than anything in season 11. Probably better than any of the episodes he wrote before. I quite liked the two-parter with the Silurians that he did in season 6, I think it was, or season 5. Season 5. But I know lots of people didn't. But I quite enjoyed that one. But overall, really good stuff. So I'm very excited to see what the rest of the season has to show us. And if you liked my reaction, then please do like, comment and subscribe down below. If you loved my reaction and would like to see the full-length version, then please do sign up to my Patreon, which is www.patreon.com/Mark Ward. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all very soon. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.